Hey guys, welcome to the review, and today we're going to talk about Belle! Belle is the last character I have to get unlocked for the Beauty and the Beast event. I did get him, like I did all the other characters, a little early, but I kept prolonging it because I wanted to get a couple more gear materials so that I can make this video and not have any delays on that. So I made sure that I got all this set to go. So we're gonna unlock her real quick, and I have almost enough to unlock her. Actually, I do have enough to get to star 5. I'm gonna hold off on that because I wanted to get her original base stats when I unlock to do that, just because I wanted to show you what that is at before I go to star 5. So this is gonna be how I'm gonna leave it for now. But anyways, let's look at her base stat. It's 47 for offense, 15 for defense, 252 for health. She is a support role, so she does have some recovery in this, and her speed is at 100, so not bad. Let's see how she is with some gear leveling up and gearing up and all that. All right, let's do the rest. Alright, so now her base stats are 233 in offense, 75 in defense, 26, 35 in health. Her recovery is at 177, and everything else looks the same. So let's check out her basic stats or basic abilities. Now, her basic ability, so at the start with basic ability, if Belle has no teammate who can attack, deal up to 233 damage to a target opponent. Otherwise, do the following. Okay, this is interesting. Inflict a harmful effect on target opponent based on their role for 1 turn. And that could be offensive down, defensive down, or slow, depending on their role. And then call up to 1 teammate, prioritizing Beast to use their basic attack on target opponent. So Beast will automatically guarantee to go to attack, like Sven and Kristoff does. He is definitely one of the characters that gets to go, and I'm assuming as you level up you get more. I think I'm seeing it real quick. Yes, you can get more people, so very similar to him and other characters that do that kind of like tag team thing. Automatic, you get attack with for me instead of I do the attacking. Interesting. Okay, then at level 2, 1 harmful effect duration, and then at level 3 with a gear 5, 50% damage dealt. Okay, and then at level 4 with a gear 7, you get to call 1 additional teammate. So instead of being 1, it gets to be 2. Now I think this basic attack is something very unique because it doesn't really have these type of abilities that you get to choose when these things are going to happen. It does it for you automatically based on certain situations. So tactically, this is something you need to pay attention to depending on what it is, because it may make sense to use a basic if you could get an offensive down or a defensive down or even a slow depending on their role, such as, for example, if you know that hero is on the opponent's team, you don't want him to go all the time to do his shield and all that stuff. So doing a basic to that character with Belle is going to help you in the long run if it could be a slow on hero. So that makes sense to me in the way it's presented, but it's interesting of how they did it. So I'm kind of liking it, but we'll see in testing. So the next special, it's going to inflict intimidate for 1 turn on a target, adjacent opponents as well. 20% chance to reduce speed meter by 25%. So you reduce it by 25% and you get a chance to even do this with a 20% chance. That's crazy. All right, so and then if Beast is a teammate, he uses Get Out regardless of the magic charge. So I guess when we unlock Beast, we'll find out what Get Out is and see what that does. And then at level 2, Kingdom teammates gain a 10% speed meter. Not bad, so that's really cool. And then at level 3, with a gear 5, gets a 10% chance to reduce speed meter, so that helps you out. Instead of getting 20% chance, you get a 30% chance. And then at level 4 with the gear 7, inflict shaken for 1 turn on affected opponents that are not kingdom characters. So any characters you play against, kind of like the downtown heroes or villains, they will get affected by this, which is Shaken. I have no idea what that is. I guess this must be one of her abilities, because this special is called Show Me the Beast. So let's check out the next special. So the next special is the Enchanted Rose. It flips up to 3 harmful effects on a target teammate, which is awesome, because we get that with, for example, even the raids, when we have all those poisons and stuff like that. That could be kind of a type of cleansing to remove all those things. So that's really going to be helpful in raid side. It restores up to 177 health plus 25% per harmful effect flipped. So depending on how many you flip, you get a 25% increase on the health. It also grants or extends Enchanted Rose for 3 turns up to a maximum of 6 turns. So that's cool. So when you flip the harmful effect, it increases the duration that you get to have that helpful effect. So really cool, really cool. Now, if the target is Beast, do the following. Restore duration of Enchanted Rose to the max amount. So he gets 6 off the bat. So if Beast is a teammate and is affected by Enchanted Rose, so when that effect reduces, Belle gains 1 magic for this ability and a 10% speed meter increase. So not bad. Interesting of how all those different combinations that can happen. It's really, really cool. I like that so far. Okay, so the Enchanted Rose is something you want to really look at it. So restore health to an affected character equal to 5% of their max health on their turn. Then decrements the duration, grants 5% defense and 5% tenacity per current duration of this max effect, and it can't be purged. So essentially it helps you get more health for every turn, and also it gets you a higher defense and tenacity per turn. So not bad, really cool. It's kind of similar to Baymax and his little cleansing ability. So it helps out the character on a long period of time. So cool. At level 2, gain 1 harmful effect flipped. So instead of being 3, it'll be 4. And you're going to need a gear 4 to do that. And then at level 3, with a gear 6, 20% health restore on ability cast. So instead of being a 25% chance, you'll get an additional 20. So it'll be 45. Not bad. And then at level 4, with a gear 8, if target is Beast, he and Belle gain harmful immunity for 2 turns. So really interesting. Love the synergy, obviously, with Beast. So it's going to play out really, really well. Alright, so the next one is her passive and Enchanted Mirror. This character has a 15% chance to reflect incoming harmful effects back at the opponent. It's really cool. I think that's the first I've ever seen this ability. If the Beast is a teammate, chance to reflect is increased by 50%. So you really want to pair her off with the Beast, because there's a lot of synergy between this character and the Beast. At 50% chance to reflect harmful effects is really, really useful. I wonder how it would work in raids, because many times in games I've seen these harmful effects don't get to be applied on bosses. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now, level 2, with a gear 6, on successfully reflecting a harmful effect, this character and adjacent teammates gain a 25% speed meter. Amazing. I think that's going to help out a lot. And this is a passive, so it can happen quite often. If it has a chance to get it, especially if you do it with a Beast squad, it can be really, really useful. So I think this is going to be great. And then at level 3 with a gear 7, you get a 5% base activation chance. So instead of being 15, it'll be 20, and then 55 if you have Beasts on the squad. So interesting to see. And then this is her leadership. It is a kingdom leadership, it looks like. So the kingdom teammates gain the following: a 10% bonus of tenacity. So cool, interesting. And you need a gear 4, which I can do that right now, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. And then at level 2 with a gear 6, on start, the kingdom allies have a 30% chance to gain Enchanted Rose for 1 turn. So that's going to really help out in the long run too, because you're going to get all these abilities, health, and things of that sort. So not bad. And then at level 3, you're going to get, with a gear 8, 5% more tenacity. So really interesting how they did this character. I'm really curious to see how she is in some quick gameplay. So let's check her out. Alright, so I got her squad together. Look at all those passives activating. The 5 Beauty of the Beast squad is together until I get Beast unlocked. This is going to be it. So let's check out how Belle works. Alright, so we're going to do her first basic attack, because all these are helpful effects or charms or cleansing, stuff like that. So we're going to do the first basic attack and see how her book skills work. And she got Lumiere to help. Cool. I'm actually curious why they didn't put Maurice tying in to Belle, but I guess maybe because of his ability that only works really well with offensive characters. So I'm curious to see if there's something interesting in synergy between other characters. Let's see. Alright, so obviously this is not working, but let's try the mirror and see. Okay, there's the Intimidate. Alright, let's heal her up. Alright, so there's the Enchanted Rose. Not bad. Can always heal herself up. So her basic attack really doesn't help out a lot when it comes to specific characters, so it's a total randomness. That's not really cool. I'm trying to speed this along because even with these characters, they're not high enough to defeat anyone fast. So I'm just using specials and abilities fairly quickly.
Alright, I'm speeding this up now.
Alright, so I got Belle all taken care of. I'm really mixed feelings for this character. I love the character as itself with the movie and all that stuff. Fan of it, but the abilities, I guess I'm not in the right stage to test it out completely, because also these characters that I have with the Beauty of the Beast squad are either support roles or offensive roles, and they're not strong enough to help move this testing along a little bit faster or to help the overall squad. So the pairing of having this synergy between them is not really helpful at all. So it definitely needs some more testing. She can be really useful in the cleansing aspect behind this. I think that's going to be the strong suit. Cleansing these harmful effects and flipping them, that's going to be her strong suit when you have characters like that against as an opponent, it's going to be the noticeable part of this character. But when it comes to someone that doesn't do that often, it's very hard to show that. So I apologize if I couldn't show everything that I would like to show in detail for this particular character, but hopefully you get her unlocked. You can try her against other characters as well. But if there's anything else, guys, please let me know. Sorry it took a little long, and thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button below, and see you on the next one. Bye!